like we'll just undo that hose from there. That one from there.
Hey, bud. Can we tell them what we're doing before you start doing it?
Oh, yeah. That would help, huh?
We're gonna finally remove my plastic, definitely white painted metal coolant tube. Definitely white painted. Welcome to Half-Ass Garage.
This might be the one time I'm speechless.
We're back. We have a lot of things to do. The clutch is broken. Well, the clutch works, but the slave or master or something in the hydraulic release is not working any longer. So I have to diagnose and fix that. I do have a new clutch disc that can handle more power. Don't worry about that. Just leave the alien ants alone. I don't need to know if I have brakes or not. I'll either not have brakes or have brakes. The cooling system. The cooling system is subpar. Would be giving me credit where credit is not due. So I've ordered all the right cooling parts. I've ordered everything for the oil system. For the cooler, I ordered a new cooler. Is there anything in there for coolant, by the way?
No, it's dry.
What's it smell like?
Bright coolant. It's actually crusty on the cap right now.
I did order a new cap.
Okay.
What else do we have? Everything AN for the oil system, and maybe a new radiator. Not 100% sure. Oh yeah, my gauges. Thank you. I recorded this already, and apparently I didn't. So now I'm just summing this all up because I'm not going to spend 10 minutes babbling. Gauges. I got oil temp, coolant temp, and oil pressure, and all the associated sensors and dingleberries and doodlebops with it. But, well, yeah, we're going to have to take the engine out. We're also going to have to clean this thing because... No, don't smell that.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, but you know what's on that?
Poop.
Yes. It's poop. We're going to put this thing up on the quick jacks, get it up, and start draining what fluid might be in it. Don't know. Stay tuned. This looks so good on camera, it's absurd. It looks very good in person, but this is so good, rather, in person. So we're going to take the headlight capsules off, which, yes, they are just, because they're just kind of hanging out there. This is cupping off, which, as you can tell, is not the right one. That's a battle for another day. We're going to take the bumper off so that this is just all out of our way. We're also going to take the hood off so that we don't have all this crap in our way, because, Mr. Araya, I also have paint for the engine bay.
Oh,
Remember?
I do remember.
Yep. And I am going to fix the firewall.
No way.
Yes. I'm actually going to make the firewall an actual firewall, not an open source for fire to come to my regions.
What, you don't like the auto air cooling air conditioner?
Oh, it is. No. It's not auto air cooling. It is most definitely super duper heat. It is super wild heat to the point where it's melted the carpet on the passenger side.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So that's way down there. So, and I believe I also already have ordered in somewhere in this building is wrap to wrap the downpipe.
Oh, you got that gold wrap, didn't you?
Maybe.
You did.
Maybe.
It has to be gold. I know it.
I love gold. So, let's do that. He's rocking and rolling. We just drained the oil out. It is super clean, which is amazing. And then... oh, scratched it already. Oh, my Lanta. That's it. Totaled. Junk it. We're done.
Start over from the beginning.
Yep. We're gonna go get that one instead and do it. So, let's continue to rock and roll. All right, quick little update. I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but we took the bumper, this stuff apart, and the hood off, obviously. I've got it all out of our way. Plenty of room, plenty of light, plenty of happiness. Like I said, drain the oil already. We are going to scoop a bucket and drain what might be coolant in there. I don't know. We'll find out. And then...
there's air in there, that's for sure.
You did smell it earlier.
I know, there's
You wanna
air
taste
in
it?
there. I did a little taste of it.
You did a little taste? Tastes like chicken?
No.
No, it's a calamari.
It's
And then
Tear it down.
I don't know. Yeah,
Tear out the
yeah.
system first.
Cooling system. We'll
Tear out
rip
the bar.
the radiator out. We'll get the bar out of the way.
All the hoses out of there.
Yep. I'm gonna end up lifting the intercooler and some stuff up during this process of fixing things. So, yeah. Let's do this.
Come on down to Dan's blown up turbo warehouse. Oh, it's so hard to tell. Can I do it? Oh, it's very hard to do it on camera. There you go. Now you kids can see it. Garbage. Oh, it doesn't sound bad though. It's quiet. There's no way that's the tolerance, I'll tell you what. But yeah, so problem. Future Dan problem. Current Dan problem. It's continuing to do this. Atlanta. Whole bunch of stuff is gone. Whole bunch of stuff is put in different places. And what do we got? We've got the oil cooler to take off. You're upside down, but we're going to take that off real quick. These lines, we get to disconnect these. The filter housing, and then just where they jump onto the motor. I got to take that, where they adapt. I got to take those off. Bug those right off. We've got a throttle cable, and then a harness that we have to unplug from the ECU and pull out of that way, and then a feed and a return, and fuel, and that's it. The harness will stay on the motor and come with it, and yeah. I would love if I could get a smaller brake booster and have boost. See, this is my problem. I want to do it right, but I'm broke as all of a joke.
Yeah, you gotta hit up your buddy Will and get a nice brake booster.
Oh, dude, I wish I wish I could. A brake master and then a master for the clutch. I am gonna go to the junkyard and go hunting though. This is no longer gonna be a thing because that may or may not be how my throttle's connected together, kids. But it's not my brakes. I could turn the car off if the throttle gets stuck. May or may not have done that once or twice. Besides the point. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go grab a bite. When we get back, you will see us jumping. Well, we'll touch base. All that oil stuff will be out of the way, and I will also have gone underneath to remove the oil pan. And this power steering rack, this 4 bolts, will be loosened, well, unbolted, and let it, we're going to hang it on a piece of wire, but have it drop down. So we have a little extra room. That has to go unbolted. That's the reason why we have to drop that, is to get that unbolted, and we just fold that up out of the way and hang that out of the way. And then everything else, there's 4 bolts that hold the torque tube to everything else. So I gotta take those Allen keys out. So yeah, food, and then we'll come back and we'll tell you what we did. Show you what we did. But probably he's gonna end up doing, not me, because I'm lazy. Welcome back. This is a catastrophe. And we're just gonna keep going forward. We started unhooking a bunch of electrics here so we can move the harness up and out of the way. Don't worry, it's an 8, not a 10. And that's kind of just the sentence. There's not really much more to said sentence, because it's mostly hopes and dreams here. We're just going to keep chugging along, taking stuff apart in no professional order whatsoever. But I know I need to disconnect the positive off of the alternator, disconnect and take out the battery. Take that cam position sensor off. Here's another wiring harness. Found out that a bunch of stuff wasn't actually plugged in, i.e. vacuum lines, so that's fun. That's exactly what everybody wants to hear. And my turbo's junk. So I just want to get this thing out. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. We'll touch base. Ta-ta! Yeah, so here we are. Oil pan is actually not out because I remembered while trying to take it out that I actually have to lift the motor up and then take that off the pickup tube, and then I can go ahead and finish pulling the motor out without worrying about breaking anything. So next thing, or let me rephrase that. We've got the oil cooler out. We've got all the oil stuff. This is just going to come out with the motor. I'm going to take that out with the MPT fittings to put dash 6AN on. I've got the 4 bolts that hold the torque tube to the adapter plate. So we've got these 210s to get this silly thing out of the way, this little shield, and then the 2 24s or 22, whatever the hell size those are, to crank off the 2 engine mount bolts. But we should probably put the crane on before we do that. Just guess. Oh. Let's do it. Got the thing on. I got the nuts off the motor mount. I think everything we need out of the way is out of the way. And we're going to start by lifting this thing up a bit so that I can get the oil pan off. Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
It's looking like everything's good. We have to drop the subframe to take the... This is the second time that the phone decided to just stop recording. About 17 seconds into me rambling on. And it's getting cumbersome to have to repeat myself. So, is it still on? Is this thing on? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. Anyway, oil pan stuck. Tires off. Subframe loosened. 1/2 inch strong. Like last call at bar, and you know the bartender. It was a funny joke. Now it's just watch. do this. Nope, that didn't help anything. Cool. Don't worry about it. We have a jack stand in the back. Just sit on. Just sit on.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ta-da! Whew. Attention. So, in order to do this, and I use the word correctly, or the term correctly, very, 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 very loosely, is I had to drop my whole lower subframe, the cross member. I had to unbolt the cross member, the sway bar, and the power steering rack. And I dropped the whole thing down and let it hang out. Gave me enough room to take the oil pan out. I ended up taking the oil pan down to get the bottom lip out, and then I twisted it and was able to finish getting it out. And like that. I was like, Dr. Strange hand movements right there.
Wizardry.
So, I think that's what we're going to call it for today. We got the motor out about 5 hours earlier than I thought I was going to do it. So, thank you.
Yep. No problem.
And, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I mean, I don't care about the comments. You guys just make fun of me anyway.
It's the best part.
Yeah, I mean, all right, sure. Go ahead. Go for it. Like and subscribe. Click the subscribe button. I've got over 300 now. I think I've got over 320.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Cool people.
Yeah, yep. I don't even think you watch the videos anymore.
It's been a while.
Come on. So, we'll pick this up later. Till then, live long and prosper.